Whether you want to believe it or not, camping is one of the most effective strategies in Escape from Tarkov. If you're able to get the jump on your enemy without them seeing you, 99% of the time, you're gonna win that fight. And with these broken spots on customs, the days of sitting in bushes are over. Kind of, anyway. The first spot's gonna be right next to the checkpoint. Head into the repair shop, and around the corner, you're gonna see some barrels that you'll need to jump on top of. Jump from the barrels onto the lockers, then from there, jump at an angle onto the windowsill and just shimmy across the whole thing. Strangely enough, this doesn't break the glass, so don't worry about that. This isn't the most hidden position, but it will throw your enemy off because there shouldn't be anybody shooting from this window. The next one is located right next to the railroad jump over shortcut. Head over to the backside of the bunker and run on top of it. Once on top, all you need to do is walk and jump right into this tree. Once you're in the tree, you have a lot of different vantage points over the warehouse area, as well as the jump over itself. Just be careful getting out. Next, we'll go to the warehouse parallel to the railroad. Go in the front entrance and head over to the floodlight in the corner. We're gonna jump up on these boxes and then sprint, jump again, and crouch. That crouch should make you do a little slide animation and get you under the windowsill. This window also doesn't have any collision, so you can just walk around freely, and then from there, you'll have a great angle on the railroad jump over, just like we were at earlier. And then you could also jump out and use it as a rotate if you want. Next, we're gonna be at the railroad right next to the old gas station. Make your way over to the other side of the train, and all we're gonna do is jump backwards onto this train car. I was almost able to get up this with level 1 strength on my other account, but it does seem like you'll need to be around 5 or 10 strength. Alternatively, you can buy an L1 injector, and that should give you 20 strength and you'll get up no problem. You have a nice view over Stronghold, and then you can also go to the other side and get a nice view on the alley, as well as Warehouse 4. If you go on the other side of the train, you could also look up the railroad tracks towards the jump over and ambush people coming that way as well. Next, we'll be headed to Warehouse 4. Make your way inside and use the staircase to get to the second level. If you learned anything new today and you want to support my channel, you can subscribe down below for free or hit that like button. It really helps my channel grow and shows more people my videos. Once you're up top on your right side, there's going to be an opening in the wall that overlooks the Stronghold. It's the opening covered with plywood. All you need to do is jump into the opening and kind of crouch and slide into this gap. This gap allows you to see all the way down the railroad and get really weird angles within this alley. This spot is a little more specific and you can be exposed from your right side, but it gives you some crazy angles, and from the other perspective, it's almost impossible to see the player. Even while watching this footage back, it was hard for me to see the PMC until I actually moved that character. Next, we'll be headed over to the Stronghold. This one's a little bit more well known and more of an ambush spot, but it's definitely still worth knowing. Head to the back room in the corner of the building and jump on the containers to get onto the shelving. You will have to use the scale on the right side if you're level 1 strength, but other than that, it's really easy to get up here. This position's really good if you're trying to hold the room, or if you want to look through the glass towards garage. You get a little intel on the garage, and you can probably kill somebody if you get lucky. Next, we'll be headed to old construction. We're going to be getting up on this metal triangle thing. If you don't have high enough strength, you could run along this back wall with the barbed wire and heal along the way. You'll probably end up having to heal a couple times, and it's kind of a sketchy path, but at least you can get up there. I would probably wait till you get high enough strength or take another L1 injector to get up on this spot. But ideally, if you're strong enough, all you have to do is jump backwards on these pallets here and walk along the spine. There is invisible collision, so you shouldn't fall through. Then just tuck yourself away, and from this angle, it's pretty hidden from a lot of different sides. And from here, you can see so many different positions. You can see in the woods leading to dorms, you can see down the bridge, you can see the Stronghold, you can even see Skeleton and down the street near the bus station. It's just such a good position to see a lot of different movement around the map. And people won't really expect to look here because it's not a common spot to be cammed. This next one's also in old construction, and it's kind of a silly one, but it still might come in handy. All you need to do is go over to these concrete pipes and then jump backwards into them. Once you're inside, jump on the ledge of the pipe. From there, stay crouched until you hear anything or you want to peek out and get an angle. I don't think I'd ever expect somebody to peek out of this pipe, so it should be a good advantage. It's also a perfect spot to ambush the hole in the wall, which is a really common path for most players. Next, we'll be in the alley next to Crack House. We got another tree one for you, and this one's probably the most commonly known, but I still want to add it to this video. All you need to do is jump up on this dumpster, and then if you have a higher strength, just walk and jump on from the concrete slab onto the tree. And if you have a lower strength, you do need to sprint and jump. You should land flat on the tree either way. I did it with a level 1 character as well. This spot gives you a great vantage point on RUAF, and if you get in this spot early in the raid, you should be able to catch some people off guard. Next, we'll be on Big Red side of the river, and we'll be going onto this guard shack. This is also a very well-known camping spot, and it's really good for Shooter Born in Heaven. All you need to do is jump on this back ramp, and then get to the very corner of the left side. With a simple jump, you should be able to get up very easily. And with level 1 strength, I was also able to do this, so no worries there. From here, you can watch a lot of different spots. You can get Shooter Born in Heaven kills at RUAF Extract. Not telling you to do it, but it is a nice spot. Also, there's a nice vantage point on Smuggler's Boat. So, you know, if you need to get it done, that is an option for you. As a bonus, on the other side of the train, there's another guard shack just like this one, and you can get on top of it and get some really nice angles over Big Red. You can look in the alleyway. You could also look at the broken wall. You're a little bit more exposed to people that spawn in storage, but it's still a nice unexpected spot. The last one I have for you is inside Big Red. This is also a very common one, but it's very easy to do, and you can get some sweet angles. All you need to do is go over to this shelf and run up the right side on the rail. It is easy to slip down on the opposite side, but if you stay at the peak, you can get some really good angles on storage, as well as the hole in the wall. Keep in mind you will be exposed, but if you get the jump on somebody, they shouldn't be expecting you up here. Alternatively, you can turn around and lay prone on the shelf behind you. This will give you a couple angles on the entrance of Big Red, and it's a pretty nasty spot. That's all the tips I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed them, and if you have any more the community should know about, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.